So there's this clip from the Tim Pool show. Shout out to Tim Pool. That I really want to talk about, especially considering what a Democrat insider recently had to say, which you guys are not going to want to miss because this is very, very, very important stuff. But before we hop into that, make sure you guys smack that like button. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. It is totally free. It's completely free. I also have a second channel. It is called Extra Rich. That link is down below in the description box. If you guys want to check out that channel, I think you'll really like it. Hope to see you guys over there. But with that being said, let's hop right on into this clip from the Tim Pool show. Check it out.
You started as a Democrat. Were you registered as a Democrat? Would you vote Democrat? How'd you vote in the most previous Virginian election?
I voted for Spanberger. I was a split ticket. Spanberger, Miyares, and then Hashimi.
Why'd you vote for Spanberger?
Well, one, she's a colleague of my father's, but two,
that's politics.
Winsome joke. You know, like not a serious candidate, and that was an offense to my liberty, really.
Sure. I mean,
why? Like, what is gained from Spanberger?
Oh, nothing. I mean, I now looking at it, we're giving away so much that you can see that she's part of a larger plan that
is voting for.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I regret voting for her.
Oh, well, there you go.
That what she's doing to
it's so recent, though.
It's so recent, but look at how radical it's been. That
No. This is a good point. Just to interject, she did not campaign on being a nut job ramming through a bunch of psychotic policies. She tried playing the moderate. She gets in, and all of a sudden, everybody's like, "Whoa! What is she doing?" Now people are starting to freak out.
Did she?
So I accept Mark saying that he regrets it.
Yeah, I guess you turned a new leaf.
That's how it goes. I mean, yesterday on my show, I had Conscious Caracal, Ernst Van Zyl. He's a South African activist, and like he's literally describing why accelerationism is just like a flawed ideology. Because again, when you like install the left into power to like teach the right to be more radical, all you really do is just bury the right further. To this point, like voting for a supposed moderate. I mean, Mandela coded moderate. Nelson Mandela coded moderate, and everyone was like, yeah, okay, he just wants like wholesome chungus, like racial justice or whatever. And then literally 10 years later, they're like, by the way, if your management's more than like 10% white, we're just like going to completely shut you out of the South African economy. So it's like, it's always going to be a bait and switch all the time. We're in a civilizational battle. Like maybe if America was like fairly stable, then like you could believe politicians when they're telling you that.
But it's not stable by design.
Listen.
Well, regardless of what the situation is.
This is the function of politics. Politicians run as moderates all the time because they want a lowest common denominator voter base, which maximizes their chance to win. Then they get in and they do crazy things. Trump ran as a moderate, and his supporters are actually angry. He's not more of a right populist. He's actually a moderate, meaning we got the bump stock ban. Trump's moderate. He's enacting policies right now that have people shocked. Like, I can't believe Trump's in favor of glyphosate. What made you think he wouldn't be? Don't get me wrong. He brought in RFK Jr. I get it. So you thought RFK Jr. would have an influence, but Trump is once again, he was a big pharma guy. He provided a bunch of funding from the pharmaceutical companies. Then you get, now I will say the FISA thing is funny because Trump called for getting rid of the FISA, surveillance stuff, and now he's fighting for it. So I'll give him that one. But with the Iran war, he's repeatedly said that he would never allow them to have a nuclear weapon. And he was palling around with John Bolton in his first term. So the people that are acting surprised that he's friends with neocons, I'm like, guys, he was the whole time. People were attacking him saying he didn't drain the swamp in his first term, and you were hoping he was going to do it in his second term. I'm not surprised by a lot of these things. Some of it, yes.
Well, I got to give him a little bit of slack. First off, yes, Trump is a moderate, 100%. I've said that time and time again because I'm like, Trump did that in a very, very nice manner, or Trump didn't really go that far with that. Like, I would have went a whole lot farther. I've said time and time again, if people hate Trump, oh, they would really, really hate me. You know what I mean? Like, I've said that. So, yeah, Trump is most certainly a moderate, not far right or anything like that. Just because mainstream media says it and Democrats say it doesn't make it true. I agree with that part. But as far as, draining the swamp, so to speak, a lot of that is up to us. We haven't put the right individuals in D.C. in order for that truly to be done. John Thune, of course, being I keep mentioning John Thune, but it's so true. He's stopping a lot of stuff happening. Okay, and so I can't really blame Trump so much for that kind of stuff because once again, he's not a dictator. He can't just do whatever it is that he wants to do. Would I love it? Absolutely. I would love to see Trump just be able to just do whatever it is that he wants to do. You know, forget about what everybody else has to say. Do what you want to do, Unc. Let it fly. I would love to see it. I would love to. I'm sure America would be absolutely pristine. Pristine. But that's not the reality, right? That's not the reality. We don't have a dictator, even though Democrats always cry and scream, dictator, no kings, blah, blah, blah. It's just not the truth. You know, and so we have to make sure that we send the right people to D.C., i.e. John Thune, South Dakota, Maria Salazar, right, in the House, Mike Lawler in the House. Those individuals, they got to be voted out. New York, District 20, no, I think it's New York District 21 and Florida District 27. I might have those numbers mixed up a little bit, but yeah, we got to make sure we're sending the right people to D.C. And if we do, we'll get the results we want. Look at the Democrat Party. When they're in office, they're just ramming through some of the craziest stuff possible. But then you look at us, because we have rhinos, it kind of gets slow walked. And I get it, it's frustrating, but it's a process. We're a changing party, and that's part of the process. But now back to the topic at hand. The guy was talking about how he regretted voting for Abigail Spanberger, who is now the governor of Virginia. And because, you know, she ran as a moderate, didn't actually turn out to be moderate. She turned out to be far left. Well, that is the new strategy of the Democrat Party. Run as a sane, regular, moderate individual, but as soon as you get in office, we're going ham, bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes. We're going hard as a mother lover, okay? We're pushing through the furthest left stuff possible. And I want to take you guys to this statement here from a good old person that we all recognize, James Carville. Yeah, you guys know who James Carville is. Top Democrat political consultant and campaign strategist James Carville just stated on a left-wing Politicon podcast that when Democrats regain power, they plan to grant statehood to Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico so that the Democrats can unlock 4 extra seats in the Senate, okay? Pack the U.S. Supreme Court from 9 justices to 13 justices, adding another 4 left-wing justices to the court. They plan to reopen the U.S.-Mexico border and grant mass amnesty to every single alien currently inside of the United States. His advice to Democrat politicians: don't run on it, don't talk about it, just do it. Now that last part is very important. Don't run on it and don't talk about it. Why would you not run on or talk about exactly what it is you plan on doing? Because it's not popular. Importing the third world into America is not a popular idea. But Democrats understand and know that the ultimate thing is power for them. That's all they care about. Power and control. How can we regain and maintain power and control? Well, you import the third world. You give them a bunch of handouts, and the people who don't vote for us, they're washed out because we brought in millions upon millions of individuals who are going to vote for us. How can we win at the Supreme Court level? Well, we dilute the Republican justices by adding more left-wing justices. How can we win in Congress? Well, statehood. That's an easy one. D.C., Puerto Rico. Now we got permanent control in the Senate. Easy peasy. What a shame. What a shame. Instead of winning fair and square with good policies, Democrats would rather, cheat to try to stay in power, and then cheat even more, or cheat to gain power and try to cheat even more to stay in power. Absolutely crazy stuff. And you just saw the test case with Abigail Spanberger. That was the trial run. Can this actually work? Can we run as moderates and then as soon as we get in office, just ram through our left-wing agenda, far left agenda? Abigail, you're up first. It worked. We fooled them. We told them we were moderates, but we actually weren't. Far left extremists. And they voted for us. And so now we get to ram through everything and anything that we want. And the fact that you're upset doesn't matter because we're not up for re-election for quite some time. And by that time, we'll throw you a couple of bones so you shut up, or we'll just rig it in another way. If you needed a reason to show up in the midterms, there you have it. James Carville just told you what Democrats plan to do. Going extremely far to the left, but they'll never tell you. They're not going to tell you that they're going to do it. They're just going to show up and do it once you vote for them. Or don't vote for Republicans, which in my humble opinion, no, not even in my humble opinion, it's just a fact. It's just the way that our country works. There's basically two parties. I mean, we can get into the weeds. Oh, well, no, there's this party. Man, them parties don't matter. They ain't winning nothing. Stop it. There's two parties. There's Democrats. There's Republicans. If you've previously voted Republican and you're not going to vote Republican, that is 100%. That is 100% a vote for a Democrat because you just took away a vote from a Republican. Even if you don't vote Democrat, it's 100% a vote for a Democrat. That's what it is. Just call a spade a spade. So if you needed motivation, there you have it. Is that what you want? Do you want your country invaded by millions upon millions of individuals from the third world? Because that's what they're going to do. All right. So y'all get in the comments. Let me know your opinions about all of this. Make sure you guys share this video. It's the arrow button down below. You can copy the link. You can paste it anywhere and everywhere you like. You can paste it on your Instagram, on your X account, on your Facebook. You can send it via text, via email. Post it everywhere because America needs to see this. This is what they plan on doing. And once again, their test case was Abigail Spanberger in Virginia. She ran as a moderate and now she's far left. We're watching it happen in real time. Stay safe out there. Peace and love, guys. I'm out.